What's happening? So listen. All right, y'all. So I'm waiting everybody to come in. This is my second live. This is Happy New Year, cause yeah, this is my second live. So it's Happy New Year first. Happy New Year first. Y'all time to come on in because I want to have a conversation. I really do because it seems to me that something is definitely wrong going on in the world. Like I'm not talking about like something that is like not happening, but I'm saying something is really going on in the world for real. And I'm not talking about politics either. I'm really so and this is I'm talking about speech, y'all. I want to have a conversation about speech. And to the person that flagged my video and had my video taken down and removed for hate speech, I hope you lay on the bed of nails for the rest of your life. Because let's just be honest. I don't hate anybody. Um, I don't have a hatred bone in my body. I may have a mean bone. I may be mean sometimes, but I don't hate anybody. And I want to say this that for people to come on and really start saying that people are using hate speech because they're talking about a particular subgroup, group of people. And as a matter of fact, I can read you all what the what the notice was about the video and why it was moved. Why it was removed. And it says, all right, y'all ready? Let's pause it real quick. So this was the reason why my video was removed, y'all. Hate speech, content that incites hatred against individuals or groups based on their protected group status isn't allowed on YouTube. So when you say that, I have several questions. Um, what did I say in my video that was constituted as hate speech? And if this is a protected group, then what gives them preference over every other group that give them a particular protection that other groups don't have? That's my other question. The other question I have is that if the same goes for this type of speech, which was not hate speech, then are you blocking or restricting other videos as it relate to people slandering black and brown people? Like I can click on YouTube right now and hear political figures on here because of their following say all kind of crazy stuff about black and brown people. I don't take their videos down. I don't remove their videos. It's amazing to me that when someone says something about a Jewish community, y'all go up in arms. Now, I have been an advocate for everybody. I love everybody, don't hate nobody. But what I will say is this: do not try to invert what I say and to twist it to make it seem like I'm using hate speech. No, I don't. I don't use hate speech at all because that's not my nature. Now, if you say I was mean, then I agree with you. But you can't say I use no hate speech because you disagree with what I said. And the other thing is too, I asked a simple question that I would ask anybody. And so if we are offended, and I think what is offended because I used cited data research um, from out of Hitler's manifesto. Used his from my comp, brother, from my from his book, as it relates to what he said. And I said he said it, not I'm saying it. I said he said it. So I'm pretty sure that's uncomfortable. But so is removing civil rights. So is using the word woke. So is using the word DEI. Um, all of that stuff is hate speech. If you want to be honest, all that stuff is hate speech because let's just be clear. Woke was created by Marcus Garvey for black people. Yeah. The other thing too is that DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, or diversity and inclusion, had nothing to do with race. It really didn't. Y'all made it a race thing. You call it a DEI hire. Is another way of calling that. You know what? Then you start doing everybody's on civil rights speech. Don't talk about if you're going to do protections for any groups, protect them all. Protect every group that's had to face any type of atrocities of hate in this country or in this world. You can't pick and choose which group is superior or which group is better than the other one, which group is offered the protections and which one is not, because that does not make any sense. If you're gonna protect these groups, protect every last one of them, because to not protect them all and to protect one shows bias. If we go back and look, this is what aggravates me, because we don't do detailed research. We don't research anything beyond what somebody tell us. We just run with it. But if you study genetics and Y chromosomes and all that stuff, you will know specifically that everybody in this freaking world originated from one black woman in Africa. So everybody come from all creation come from one woman. One woman. So this means, because all creation come from one woman, we should not have a hatred bone, a bias bone. There should not be any nothing crazy that we have going on in this world. But because of who we are as a collective, as a people, we're so divided. Everybody wants to be greater than the other one. Everybody wants to be superior than the other one. It does not matter. Nobody is superior than the other person. We're all equal in the eyesight of God. Don't matter. Like, I'm so sick and tired of this bias system where you can talk about this group and dog them out, but you better not talk about this one, because we gonna shut you down. We're gonna close you off. We ain't gonna let you talk no more. We're gonna shadow ban you. We're gonna restrict your profile. We're gonna mess with your money. But yet everybody else can have a full out slang conversation about other races. But the minute we say something about certain races, y'all get up in arms. Oh God. Then you want to remove videos for what? For what? If you won't remove the videos that misappropriate, misdefine, and actually define what hate speech really is, hate speech is when you hear the president of the United States getting up there saying somebody a DEI hire. Remove those videos. Hate speech is when you start telling people that's the wokest on the left. Remove those videos. When you see terminologies that you know full well Sam has nothing to do with the fact of how they're using it, and it is used in a form of hate speech, that word woke and DEI should not be used out of anybody's mouth that it does not pertain to. Woke had nothing to do with the stuff that they're saying. This foolishness that we have going on in this country is stupid. And we keep placating to it and keep allowing it to perpetuate a cycle in us over and over again. And we dumb enough to follow it. We just really that dumb to follow along with some hideous behavior that's going on that we know is wrong. You know it is wrong to treat people bad and like trash. You know it's dead wrong to go along with wrongdoing. And just because you agree with who the person is, it does not matter. Wrong is wrong. This is why I could never be in politics. I could never be a politician the day I could not to save my life. I could never be running for nobody's political office. I couldn't be for president. I couldn't run for president. I couldn't be a senator. I couldn't be a mayor or commissioner, because I refuse to do wrong. I cannot stand wrong doing. Don't do wrong around me, because I'm gonna call you out. Don't do stuff out of order. I'm gonna call you out on the carpet about your mess. You may not like me. You may hate me. I'm gonna call you out. And today I am sick and tired of y'all being biased, that everybody can say everything about every group, but we can't say nothing about Israel or the Jews. That needs to stop. That needs to stop. If we're going to protect groups, protect everybody that's been done wrong. Slaves, Japanese people, those who are descendants of slaves, Native Americans, Jews, protect everybody that's being done wrong. All of these people should be under a protected group of people. But no, we're not doing that. We single out who we want to because of the content color of their skin. But wrong equals wrong. And if we don't start doing right inside of this country, the price that we pay of mistreating people is going to fall on the next generation. And it's sad, because when we come in this country, we come in agreement with mess, we come into alignment with stuff that is dead wrong. Now, if we can't start censoring when they say the word woke, when they start lying on social media, why y'all give these politicians these platforms, these people in the Trump administration, any presidential administration platforms, when they're lying? Go scrub all these videos off of YouTube, off the whole internet. If you're gonna give protection, and if you're gonna give protection against groups and all, scrub it all. scrub everything off the internet because you cannot be biased. Because at the end of the day, when you are no longer in your seat and another generation is there, I promise you, everything that you're trying to do now is gonna be undone. Watch what I tell you. Just like everything that we see going on in this country right now, watch it be undone. Watch. If we don't start treating people right, and I'm not talking about the right that we want, I'm talking about the right that's really right. It makes no sense to be wicked, y'all. It makes no sense to be. It makes no sense that we're all in the same country, but not treated equally, not treated fairly. It makes no sense that we in this country. I've seen people fight hard, tooth and nail, just to keep people from getting free health care and free education. Y'all crazy. I said it. Y'all are some crazy people. Healthcare is an essential thing. Education is essential. And you keep complaining about, well, they shouldn't have to have free healthcare, free education. I had to pay for my stuff. You the fool. You the idiot. You should have been championing for your own rights. And now because somebody had common sense enough to change the gut of the system, challenge the gut of the system and say we want free healthcare, free education. Now you want to be up in arms because you had to pay for school. You should have been mad when it was sending money over to other countries and not investing in America. All this nonsense, unnecessary dumb junk that we got going on over here. It makes no sense. But I'm telling y'all, the wickedness in this country has got to stop. The evil stuff in this country has got to stop. If y'all don't stop following behind that man up there in that office and going along everything, I don't care who prayed him in there. I don't care who did what to get him in there. If y'all don't open your eyes and see the damage it's causing everybody, when the tables turn and they flip, don't start crying. Don't start crying. And I pray whoever gets in that place, that position, on those seats of leadership, have the true heart of God towards every human being. I'm serious. I'm praying they have the true heart of God towards every human being. Every human being is. Forget about color. It ain't about color and race. We all come from the same person. That same woman. The same black folks we come from. All of America is not about black and white. The world is not about black and white, y'all. We all come from the same place, the same black woman. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing at all. All God diluted your blood has become after the fact. You still, your ancestry came from her. We gotta get together. We gotta do right because ain't nowhere in the world you can lay down at night and be comfortable knowing that hell is being reaped on this earth against innocent bystanders. If you lay down at night and you're content and you're satisfied and you celebrate what's being done in this world and how it's hurting people, how people are dying, how people are being locked up and mistreated in this country, if you can lay down comfortable at night, you have no soul. You have no soul. I'll be the first to tell you. You have no soul. No soul. There's no in the world that you should be laying down at night comfortable, but you should lay down at night saying, God, why? Why is this going on? Some of y'all should be saying, I didn't even vote for this. But I'm telling you, you don't. You don't want to say it. You won't say it. Your heart won't let you say it because you're wicked. You're wicked and deceitful. Just like whoever reported my video, wicked and deceitful. Took my words all out of context, but I can care less. It ain't gonna bother me at all because I'm gonna put truth to power every time. I will not stop. It is wrong, and somebody needs to start telling the truth. There's no group that should have more deference or protection over the other. You want to protect somebody? Protect people who really suffer through atrocities, not just those that suffered at the hand of Germans, but suffered at the hand of white folks. But you don't want to do that because it makes you feel uncomfortable. But add them protections and watch how the world shake up. See, if you start adding those protections, you'll tighten down words that they use that are racial slurs. You'll make your people go and start really focusing on diversity, equity, and inclusion policies where we don't use words to offend Native Americans and Japanese people and offend Black people, African American people. We'll really start doing that, but we don't want to do that. You say Jew, y'all ears turn straight up. Hitler, y'all ears turn straight up. There's a bias. There's a bias. And I'm telling you, if no other group is protected, but that one group, I'm telling you now, you're doing yourself a disservice, and you're showing the world who you really are. And maybe it's a Jewish person that's hearing it. That's hearing it, that's getting upset. Who cares? Who cares? The world said everything about black people. Do you know how many times I've had to report racial slurs and racial comments for them to come back and tell me that there was no infraction there? Yeah. How many times my life has been threatened on social media, and me to report it, and then to say there's no harm done. So explain to me, why is it that a species of people is not protected while the other species is protected? I don't see nothing they got to deal with besides the war they causing over there themselves. Those are two brothers' children. Two brothers' children. Go read your Bible. They got the same granddaddy. That's why they fight so much. They end up with a big old family feud. They really ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That's not our business. It's not. We need to be so concerned in America about cleaning up our own mess, clean up our own house. Yes, they need to stop fighting. I do agree. They do need to stop fighting. They need to find something better to do. But if you read the Bible says ain't gonna be no peace till the Prince of Peace come. Ain't gonna be no peace over there till the Prince of Peace come, and they know that to be true. That's why they fighting. So it's like one day one of them stop bumming the other one, and the other one stop bumming, and then they go for a while. Then one on the other side start bumming, and it's back and forth. Everybody's attacking back and forth. So it's a nonstop conflict, and it will never end. It won't. I don't care who y'all put in the office, who stop. It will. The conflict will never come to a full stop. But what we will not do in 2026 is put more protections over one group than the other. Every species on this planet needs to be protected. And just because I say something or people say something about the Jews or they mention it to the Holocaust and hit all that stuff, that's not hate speech at all. Not one time. Now, if they come out and say they hate them, that's a problem. If they come out and wish them people be all annihilated, that's a problem. I don't wish nobody be annihilated at all. But I will say this is, with all the wickedness and evil going in the world, y'all can find something else better to do with your time. And in this country, y'all better do better. Y'all better do better. Because the same God you think you're doing a favor for is the same God you're going to have to answer to. Y'all think y'all so right. But all these people getting hurt in the process. And y'all celebrate. How? How do you celebrate pain and death? How do you sit home at night and eat your food comfortably and swallow your food comfortably, watching people being killed in the street? The lady that just got killed. How do you sit with that? That Americans are killing people, killing each other. How do you sit with that? I told my mother, I said, this is gonna get so bad that the soldiers gonna end up losing their life. And they did. The soldier lost their life. If y'all don't get a handle on what's going on, it's gonna get really bad. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I see where the trajectory of it, it's gonna get really bad. And I say really bad. People get hurt on both sides. And it's gonna tear this country apart. When I tell you, rip this country to shreds. And at the end of the day, somebody gonna be resting in their box, and everybody gonna be on both sides pointing at each other. And you got time to stop. You have time to stop it before it gets that bad. But you won't. You won't. You got a lot of work to do, and y'all not willing to do it. You got too much hate in your heart. You got too much wickedness in your heart. You don't want to come together. You don't want to love your neighbor. You don't want to love each other. Hate will not get you anywhere. It won't. And the sad part about it is that everybody want to be in power, but don't know how to serve the power that you got. That's why I make a lot of y'all drunk when you get it. You don't know to make a mess with it. Everybody ain't meant to have power. Everybody ain't meant to have that type of power. But y'all wanted it. And this is why black and brown people, black people are sitting out expressing because this is what you wanted. They got nothing to do with us. So whatever it does to you has nothing to do with us. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. And I'm gonna go about my business. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day. And we'll chat another time.